The hum of traffic on Fifth Avenue in New York City was a constant pulse, a rhythm Ethan Carter had grown used to after 5 years in his cramped apartment above a bodega. At 29, he was an unremarkable figure barista by day, gamer by night, with a mop of brown hair and a perpetual coffee stain on his apron. His life was a loop of espresso machines, rent checks, and late-night raids in World of Warcraft, until the dreams began. It started 2 weeks ago. Every night, Ethan woke drenched in sweat, images of a vast, shadowed cavern flickering behind his eyelids. A voice, deep and resonant, whispered his name, Ethanus, if carved from stone. He brushed it off as stress from a recent rent hike, but the dreams grew vivid. A figure cloaked in mist, eyes like molten gold, and a sense of something ancient, stirring beneath the city's concrete skin. One rainy Thursday, as Ethan wiped down the coffee counter, a customer left a strange coin. It was weathered, etched with spiraling runes, and heavier than it looked. Found it digging in my backyard, the man muttered, vanishing into the drizzle. Ethan pocketed it, intrigued, and later that night, the coin pulsed warm against his skin as he held it under his desk lamp. The dreams intensified now. The figure reached for him, its voice pleading, "Release me." Curiosity gnawed at him. The next day, he skipped his shift, a rare rebellion, and headed to the New York Public Library. Buried in dusty archives, he found a fragment of a 17th century journal. It spoke of a forgotten deity, Enkesh, god of the deep earth, worshipped by early settlers before being sealed beneath Manhattan after a catastrophic ritual gone wrong. The text hinted at a bloodline, a keeper destined to awaken the god. Ethan's pulse raced. His mother had once mentioned a Dutch ancestor, a settler named Carter. Could it be? That night, the coin burned hot, and the dream shifted. Enkesh spoke, "I am bound by iron and time. Find the seal, Ethan Carter, or the city falls." Ethan woke to a map etched into his bedroom wall, glowing faintly lines, converging on an old subway construction site near Battery Park. Heart pounding, he grabbed a flashlight and the coin, venturing into the night. The site was a skeleton of steel and shadows, cordoned off with yellow tape. Ethan slipped past, descending into a half-dug tunnel. The air grew thick, the coin guiding him like a compass. Deeper, he found a cavern, its walls glistening with quartz. At its center, a rusted iron slab pulsed with the same runes as the coin. The voice roared, "Break it!" Ethan hesitated. What if this was madness? But the ground trembled, a low rumble echoing through the city above. Visions flooded his mind, crumbling skyscrapers, panicked crowds, Enkesh's golden eyes weeping. He struck the slab with a rock, the coin amplifying the impact. The iron shattered, and a surge of light blinded him. When his vision cleared, Enkesh stood before him tall, ethereal, his form shifting between stone and flesh. "You are my kin," the god rumbled, his voice a blend of gratitude and sorrow. "I was betrayed, sealed for seeking balance between earth and man. Now, the imbalance grows greed, destruction. I need you to restore me." Ethan staggered back. "Me? I'm no hero. I make lattes." Enkesh's gaze softened. "Your blood carries my essence. With it, you can heal the earth or doom it. The choice is yours." The cavern quaked again, cracks spidering upward. Ethan felt a surge, power coursing through images of green fields, clean rivers, but also of chaos if he failed. He thought of his city, its chaos and beauty, and nodded. Tell me what to do. Enkesh extended a hand, and Ethan touched it. Energy flooded him. Visions of rituals, offerings of water, soil, and intent. Spread my will, Enkesh said. Begin here, where I was born. Days blurred into a mission. Ethan quit his job, using savings to buy supply seeds, water tanks, tools. He rallied neighbors, sharing his story, omitting the God part, framing it as a community garden project. Skepticism turned to support as the first plants sprouted unnaturally fast near the site. The air clearing of smog. News spread, miracle garden in Battery Park, drawing environmentalists and skeptics alike. But power drew enemies. A developer, eyeing the land for a skyscraper, sent thugs to disrupt the work. One night, as Ethan tended the garden, they attacked. He felt Enkesh's strength rise, his hands glowing as he pushed them back without violence, roots erupting to shield him. The incident went viral, dubbed the Green Guardian by tabloids. Ethan's life unraveled. Paparazzi, interviews, doubts. Yet, he pressed on, guided by Enkesh's whispers. The garden grew, a verdant oasis, and reports came of cleaner air citywide. Scientists puzzled over it, unaware of the deity below. Ethan struggled with his dual life: ordinary man, divine vessel, finding solace in the earth's renewal. Months later, standing amid blooming magnolias, Ethan felt Enkesh's presence fade. My strength returns through you, the god said. But the world's fate rests on humanity now. You are my bridge. With that, Enkesh dissolved into the soil, leaving Ethan with a quiet power and a purpose. He returned to his apartment, the coin now a keepsake. The city buzzed on, but beneath it, a balance had shifted. Ethan Carter, once a barista, was now a guardian of a forgotten god's legacy, his ordinary life forever transformed by the awakening beneath.